If data is really making us smarter, why are there many organizations and teams making slow decisions? Hi, this is Samir Khan from Solve with AI. Today we're drowning in data, and that's not an understatement. No matter how you slice it, look at petabytes of data flowing through the clouds. Dashboards are getting refreshed with real-time insights. And yet the most common thing that you hear everywhere on internet and the forums, and even business leaders reaching out to me say, we have a lot of data, Samir. We just don't know where to start to get this business intelligence and insight. So the question is not how you get more data. It's how you turn the data into decision intelligence. And here are the 5 proven steps that are designed deliberately to focus on enterprise and mid-market decision intelligence standpoint. First is kill the data lake mindset. Most organizations try to store every single bits of data, and they don't have a solid plan on what they're going to do with it, but they just want to collect this data. What I'm asking you is to go from collection of the data into designing and architecting the data models. Ask yourself, what are the business problems that we're trying to solve? What data is going to help us solve these problems? This is going to shift the focus automatically into more clarity, reducing the noise that you have around it. Step 2, decision first, then data models. Every machine learning team, analysts, revenue op leaders, they need to ask this question. What are the decisions we are enabling in this case? Until that's answered, the data modeling is just going to be very expensive, and whether it's optimizing for supply chain or reducing the churn for the customer, you need to define the decision trees first and then go to the data tree. This allows you to select the right type of signal over noise, align the teams with the right type of business units to design the models that is going to maximize your return on investment on those models. So what I'm asking you is to reverse the flow, start from the decision, and then move it backward. Number 3, metrics is not the end goal. They are just the signals. Most of the executive leadership, they focus on the KPIs, and we worship our KPIs. The KPIs to me are just the interfaces. They are end to the business logic. Like for example, if the net promoter score goes down, that's the KPI. But the real problem is diving deeper and to understand what happened with this net promoter score. Why is it down? What can we do about it? And that's the intelligence. And from a tool perspective, what you need to look at, ML models, you need to look at the decision graphs. All of these come into picture to make you help those decisions. So dashboard is one piece of the component. They're going to tell you what happened, but you're going to be able to solve on why it happened and what you can do about it. 4 is build human and AI decision loops. So decision intelligence doesn't mean you outsource every single thing to an algorithm. It means co-creating and co-working in this AI-driven world. Yes, you can have a predictive model that can predict churn risk, but only a product manager can look at it and look at the trade-off, look at the lifetime value of the customer, then make recommendation on top of the intelligence that the predictive model made. This loop is critical, and you can have a final decision only resides on your internal teams and not resides on your AI or data. So decision feedback loops between operations team and AI system is critical. Otherwise, the model is just going to drift you in a very different direction, and there's going to be a huge disconnect. Number 5 is optimize for decision velocity, not speed. So enterprise system today, and doesn't matter if it's a big or small organization, we reward speed. Like we want to go fast, we want to achieve, we want to report it to the Wall Street. The speed can cause chaos and volatility. Versus decision velocity is different. It is the ability from moving action with a very sophisticated and thoughtful approach. And this requires clarity, like who owns this piece, who can bring the right insight, what actions do we need to drive. And it also requires proper instrumentation of data. So tracking like how long it takes from the data to go to business action. What is the true performance metric for this particular decision that the organization is making? So velocity is important, but not at the cost of proper integration and intelligence. If your team is buried in dashboard, ask this question. Are we investing in data or are we investing in decisions? The future of enterprise, in my view, is intelligence. It's not more charts, it's not more data. It's aligned team concurrently working with AI and turning insights to actions. Decision intelligence is not a tool, it is a system. And once you build it, the chaos is going to turn into clarity. Next time when your team starts looking at the dashboard and they still don't know, like they're looking at it as if they don't know anything, ask this question: what decisions are we trying to make? And what do we need to do in order to make this decision with confidence? That is the beginning of the real intelligence. If you want to get more hype-free insights, practical knowledge, and frameworks on solving complex business problems using AI, you can subscribe to my newsletter, solvewithai.substack.com. Until next time, stay alert, stay curious. Thank you.